What's up, Rasmanites? Blu Ray Update for November 2012. Today, on the Rasman's Reality. Okay, so I know what you're thinking, Raz. Blu-ray update. First of all, why no cleverness in the title? Well, the answer to that is going to be explained here in a minute. And second of all, there's nothing on your tray. Again, all will be explained. What happened was that I ended up getting the final item that you'll see in this Blu-ray update before I ended up being able to get this Blu-ray update up. This Blu-ray update I had intended to put up before my birthday haul, but what happened was shipping was late on one of the items that I ordered because it was missent the first time. And then, as I said, the last item that you're going to see came today, which is why I'm in this outfit. So by the time I got everything, I ended up not having a way to do a clever title because I couldn't figure out how to put everything that was in the Blu-ray update into a title that would make sense and not be way too long for YouTube. So before we get into everything, of course, you'll probably want to know, how did this Blu-ray update happen? Well, it happened because of my salary for my job at Handi Enterprises Inc., the official sponsors of this program and channel, your productivity and communication specialist. As always, all company contact information is down below in the description box. I'm finally to the point now where equipment isn't an absolute necessity for me to be able to do my job well, which means I can actually spend my salary on things I need / want. So I decided that with my birthday coming up at the time, that I would spoil myself just once, and I'm going to explain what my intentions are to do with my payments for the next couple months toward the end of the update. But I wanted to spoil myself just once, and I thought I was done, but then the last item came out and I ended up not getting it for my birthday, as you all will have heard in the birthday haul. But if I say any more, I'll end up giving away what it is. So with that being said, let's get into it. This is probably the last one that you'll see for a while, though, because I want to do Christmas for family and friends. Then I want to do a contest for all of you to celebrate my 4 years on YouTube, and then I want to save up for a computer. So unless something earth-shattering comes out, this is probably the last one you'll see for a while. But it's just nice to be at this point now where I can actually have some cash money to spend for the first time in a long time. First up, thanks to the help of Chill Pilgrim 1138, who found it in his Target, and then I just sent him $20 on PayPal. He was willing to pay for the shipping, and I didn't have to pay outrageous collector's prices for this. I did, and was able, I did get, and therefore was able to avert my frustration from a few videos ago, as I have in my possession the beautiful E.T. Blu-ray Steelbook. So there's the front. Here's the back. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it does have a slight ding in it and a little scratch. And it happened when I took the backing off, so that's what I really hate about steelbook backing. Some of them stick too well before you pull the glue off of them, and you get slight damage, but could have been less worse, and it's just so beautiful, as you can see. So then on the inside, you have the front, which is the city with the bikes flying over it at night, or sorry, the forest, not city, with the bikes flying over it at night, and then the two discs, the Blu-ray and DVD, and then if I pull them out, the microphone dongle is kind of getting in the way there, but there you can see that it is the full bike over scene in the forest, which is just beautiful. So yeah, so happy to have this steelbook. E.T., my third favorite film of all time, one of the films that made me want to be a filmmaker. Steven Spielberg, a true legend. So that is the E.T. Blu-ray steelbook. Now I'm going to cut to the other video footage of the second item, and the reason that this is the second item is because it's what I got second in this update. E.T. was first, then it was this item that you're about to see, and then I'll come back and talk about the last one in this outfit. That's right, ta-da! Sheldon Bazinga's shirt intact, and it is The Big Bang Theory, the complete 5th season. I don't know why they do that with season sets. They should just call it season 5, because that's what everybody's going to call it anyway. But The Big Bang Theory, the complete 5th season on Blu-ray, brand new, factory sealed, came in only 3 days time. I ordered it on Friday, I got it on Monday, so it only took 3 days to get here, and that was with only $3 shipping. And get this, with the $3 shipping, because this was a buy now seller, and some of them give you the choice, some of them don't. This one made you pay the $3 shipping, but it was worth it, because get this, with the $3 shipping, the price for this baby was only $33. $33 on eBay for a Blu-ray season set of the #1 comedy in America. Tell me that's not a absolute complete steal. Sorry for Toby in the background as always. So as always, here's the front with slipcase, back with slipcase, and then here's me on my little idiosyncrasy that I have. I like turning the cases around inside the slipcover so it doesn't come out upside down, because the slipcover is what's on display anyway. Here's disc 1, Sheldon, Leonard, and Penny, and your ultraviolet digital copy code, which by the time you see it, it will of course not be active anymore because I will have used it. If you're wondering why that took so long to bring up and why there was a cut there, I was just looking to see if there was anything worth seeing underneath, but it's just an insert on some other Warner Blu-ray releases. Disc 2, which is actually the end of the Blu-ray release, which is why the idea of a season combo pack just blows my mind away. Why would I be buying the Blu-ray version if I wanted the DVDs? But Disc 2 has Howard, Raj, Bernadette, and Amy. I love the fact that Bernadette and Amy got featured on the disc card and on the cover as well, because they are a much bigger part of the cast now, of course. And then disc 1 of the DVD is the same as the Blu-ray disc 1 version, Sheldon, Leonard, and Penny. Disc 2 of the DVD is Raj and Howard, or excuse me, well, it's disc 2 of the DVD. Yeah, I had to double check myself. That is how they're labeled. Disc 2 of the DVD is Howard and Raj, and disc 3 of the DVD is Amy and Bernadette. So at least they gave you different disc art with these. And you know what? Now that I think about it, this was a really good deal, because even though I didn't want these DVDs, if you take the $33 price into account, well, the $30, because there was $3 shipping, so if you take the $30 price into account, I'm basically paying $15 for the Blu-ray that I did want, and then getting the 3 bonus discs for another $15. So you can't beat that, really. And sorry about the headset wire just sliding like that. I have no idea why it decided to do that. So there it is, once again, the 5th Bazinga, The Big Bang Theory Season 5. So over the moon ecstatic about this deal, I can't even tell you. And it was so gratifying to actually be able to buy this myself and not have to wait a full year almost to get the season, because the season came out a couple of months ago and I already have it. The earliest I would have got it otherwise would have been Christmas. So very, very happy. And yeah, only the 2 upgrades of Season 1 and Season 2 now left to go. So I'll be sure to do a video on those, however I get them, whether it's by myself or whether they end up being gifts between birthday and Christmas time. Well, if they were gifts for birthday time, you may have already seen them, depending on how fast the 3rd item that I'm about to show you got here. And then from eBay seller Movie Mars, I finally at long last picked up CM Punk Best in the World, the definitive documentary and match set on Blu-ray of my 2nd favorite wrestling performer of all time. My first favorite, of course, being Chris Jericho. So here's the front. And there's the back. And then here are the Blu-rays, disc 1 and disc 2. This documentary is absolutely amazing. In my opinion, the best documentary WWE has done so far. CM Punk is incredibly candid, and the only one that even comes close to it, of course, for me, is the Jericho one. The Rock one was very good, but it had nothing on the Jericho or the Punk one. Here is the Amazing Spider-Man Steelbook. I did end up getting it, even though I already had the original Blu-ray release of Spider-Man as a birthday gift. Like I said, this was an intended birthday gift, and I just couldn't pass it up because of how much I love the film. And if there's an epic edition out there of this for something you love and you have the money to get it, I just can't justify not getting it. This will be the last time probably that I end up double dipping on a release of something I already have, but I felt like this was justified because, like I said, this was originally intended to be my one and only copy of The Amazing Spider-Man, so I just couldn't see myself not having it. So thanks once again to Chill Pilgrim 1138. I split the payments on this over the last payment that everything else you see, or have seen, sorry, and this update came with, and then my next payment, which should come either the day that this goes up or the day after this goes up. So here's the front, of course. Here's the back. And then, of course, here are the disc. I had to rearrange these a little bit because for some strange reason, whoever put this steelbook together, like the marketing people at Best Buy, they did it completely backwards. They had the DVD copy that hardly anybody is going to watch when you get a Blu-ray steelbook as the first disc in the set. Then they had the Blu-ray 3D, then the special features, then the Blu-ray 2D. Well, since I don't have a Blu-ray 3D player, of course you can figure out what I did. You have my disc 1, which is the Blu-ray 2D feature film, which is Peter on the cover, the disc art. Then you have disc 2, which is the Blu-ray special features. It's the beautiful and vivacious Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy. And I'm so glad to actually have a Gwen Stacy disc that I can keep now, because the Gwen Stacy photo was on the DVD in the original release, and of course that went to my nephew Caden. So that's pretty awesome. And then as disc 3, I have the Amazing Spider-Man 3D Blu-ray with Spidey on the disc art, and as disc 4, I have the DVD with Connors as the disc art. So yeah, just an absolutely beautiful Blu-ray steelbook. Could not pass this up. I'm an idiot. I forgot to show you the inner artwork yesterday in that outfit, so here's where the Blu-ray feature film was. It's in my player right now, but you can see it's the cityscape with the webbing, and then it's cityscape with the webbing. I don't know how well you can see this one because the glare from my desktop light is getting on it, but yeah, there you go. So there you go, just an absolutely beautiful Blu-ray steelbook. Could not pass it up. I hope you all enjoyed my Blu-ray update. And as always, this is reality according to the Razman, and Razman style is not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.